Hi, guys. Happy Monday.
And welcome back to our podcast.
We're so excited. This is our second episode.
Whoop, whoop.
So, tell me, what's the 411? What's been going on since I last saw you?
This whole week, I've been trying to get that episode 1 up. It's a whole entire world.
So,
trying to
Miss
get
C
it.
over here is amazing at
editing. I am the editor. I am
she
the
is a grandma.
producer.
I am the grandma. I literally just sit here. But yeah, she's amazing at editing, and so she comes up with all these things, and I'm like, "You're amazing." But yeah,
Appreciate ya.
so and it's so funny because we've been back and forth, and she's like constantly like, "Hey,
making sure you like the same
yeah.
stuff. Like, does this look good to you? Do you
She's
want to edit this?
super communicative." Is that the
Yes.
word?
Yeah, I think that's the word.
Yeah. I
But
swear.
dude, it's been a whole
I bet.
thing trying to figure out, because we had to set up an account, not just for YouTube, but we had to do not just Spotify for creators, and we had to create this account. And oh my goodness! And
At any point, did you ever like, fuck this?
yes,
Mm.
but I still managed to do everything.
That's good.
I figured it out. I needed Juan's help because that was too complicated.
He's amazing too. He's a music producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does all that stuff anyway. So
Yeah, I know.
he was a lot
and
of
like
help.
it's so great because like I just think that I love that he helps her so much, but then also like the fact that she's doing the editing and on top of that has a baby. It's a lot. So, but
I was able to manage it.
Grateful, and yeah, she's awesome.
Whoop. How was your week? That was my week pretty much. How was yours?
That was pretty much your week. So my week has been, I've been sick. So on top of popping a blood vessel on my right eye because I couldn't it was just bad. Then on top of that, I had a really bad sore throat, and I'm like, no way. I was like, I have strep. I went to CVS.
There we go. There we go.
I went to the Minute Clinic, and I got tested for COVID, flu, strep, all of that.
And
she even tested me for mono. I'm like, no, ain't no kissing disease over here.
no kissing disease.
But so she tested me for everything. It was negative, and so they were just like, "Do you vape, electronic vaping?" And I'm like,
they already knew.
"Yep." She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Maybe you should stop." She's like,
maybe you should stop.
You know? She's like, "How many years have you been doing this?" I was like, since I was 18. Now,
really?
Now
Since you were 18?
Yeah, now I'm 25, dude. It's bad. I should probably get my lungs checked out. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were doing
I've
it
been
that
vaping
long.
for a while. And I mean, the nicotine is already bad. But like imagine all those chemicals. And I tell myself, like, this is so bad, don't do it. But I just
Have you tried ways to like stop or try to figure out what you could do?
So
a replacement or anything like that?
So the thing is, I don't know if you have heard of Zins?
Mm-mm.
They're like these nicotine patches that you put on your gum.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's supposed to give you like the same thing as nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
Tried it once because my partner does it, but
did it work?
For me, it made me puke.
Really?
Yeah, it made me like projectile vomit. Because it's so disgusting. It tastes weird. So, I mean, I don't know.
Have you tried like cutting a cold turkey? It doesn't work, no?
So remember, I was doing the 0%. And that was by accident, by the way. The guy sold me the wrong one. The guy sold me it. I'm like, hey, can I get that 5% one? He gave me 0%. Charged me $28.
28
For 0%.
Did you go back?
I had already left.
Okay.
And I'm not from there, so it's like...
Oh, you couldn't even...
Yeah, but anyways, I've tried quitting cold turkey, but it just doesn't work out. Yeah, so, I mean, I think I don't have an addictive personality for a lot of things, but with vaping, since I've been doing it so long, it's like just been a while hard.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, so I've been sick, and so I mean, I don't have anything, but my throat is like hurting
because of the vape.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely something that.
Do you feel better?
Not really. I mean, I'm okay. I feel fine. I can do the normal things, but it like genuinely, I'm like, I can hear my voice is different. My voice just sounds hoarse.
To me, it sounds the same.
Yeah, you did say that. I'm like, for me, it sounds so different.
It might just be in your head.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Definitely something I should take in consideration and stop vaping.
Yeah. You could try.
We'll see how that works
Let's see what happens.
But, yeah, so I've been sick and, I haven't been feeling the greatest. And then when I don't feel the greatest, I feel like my whole routine just kind of goes all over the place. And then just everything, I was just kind of like, ugh, about everything. And I'm like, I just want to.
You just want to sleep.
I just want to snooze.
Yeah.
But yeah. But other than that, yeah, it's just been, I haven't had anything,
Well, on that note, what's something positive we can tell them to start the week?
Well, and this is something that I've been like contemplating. Like I've been trying to really like incorporate that into my life and my routine is taking 1 hour, even 30 minutes. I would say an hour out of your day, and just because everybody's always on the go. Everybody's always like,
especially nowadays.
Yeah, everybody's on their phones, and nobody has time for just a moment of like, okay, relax, take a breather. And I think for me, I myself, I get overwhelmed easily. I get overwhelmed and I start overthinking, and I'm just like, and I think it's good that maybe you should take an hour out of your day, whenever, even if it's like before bed, just don't touch your phone. Read a book, go on a walk.
That's true.
Play with some leaves. I don't know.
Play with some leaves. Go outside. Go outside and touch a tree.
Yes.
Touch some grass. I mean, you just reminded me of that meme of that dog of going like this. Have you ever seen it? Yes. With the eyes.
And he's chinky. Yeah.
And he's looking at the sun or something. He's like,
oh yes. Oh my god, the sun is in the background. Yes. But yeah, literally just go outside, touch a tree, touch some grass, play with some dirt. I don't know. Get off your phone. But yeah, no, it's something that I definitely should be doing as well, because I'm always like on my phone, and I love TikTok.
Do you really? I feel like I love
TikTok. No, I love TikTok, and I love Instagram Reels.
Oh, girl.
And I'd be going down this rabbit hole where I'm like, keep scrolling. And then sometimes TikTok be like, if I'm going through something, TikTok knows.
Yeah.
And then
it listens to you. And then it shows you exactly what you're talking about.
And so then it gives me like a bunch of like, si tú estás triste, no lo estés.
A commercial specifically about what you're talking about. Dang.
My mom be sending me memes like that all the time. Respeta tu mamá.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I all moms are like that.
Yeah. Does your mom ever send you memes like that?
She sends me a lot of memes about baby stuff.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, well, of course.
Now. Before she used to, yeah.
Yeah. My mom is still on me like, tienes que respetar a tu mamá. Algún día no va a estar aquí. And I'm like, okay, I know, but I love her.
She's cute.
It's just funny because I'm like, oh my god, and then she sends me these memes where it's like, oh, mi hija a un año cuando la estaba bañando or something like that, and it's a picture of a monkey. So she was basically calling me a monkey.
Oh my gosh, your mom is funny. She's cute.
Yeah, so definitely just take an hour and just get off your phone.
Yeah, that's good. I was actually going on YouTube. I think this happened like a week ago. So going on that note about something positive, I was reading because I get into like these holes where I start watching like a video and then I watch something similar and I keep going for hours about like the same type of topics in YouTube. Yeah. I was just looking up like anger stuff, like how to control your anger, any recommendations or anything. And the other day I was talking to my mom about it. The YouTube video said, I can't remember who it was or what video it was, but it said when you get angry, that initial feeling of when you're mad, it lasts 90 seconds. In those 90 seconds, you can either choose to you can either choose to get upset in that moment, get mad at that person, at that situation, and make it into a big deal. Or in those 90 seconds, you can really think about the situation, what happened. Breathe in, breathe out, and then it goes away. Like that feeling of anger can go away so easily and can be managed. But I feel like us as humans, we get so caught up in that moment and we just kind of like explode. So it was just interesting that something like that is so easily fixed. But when we get mad and we're in that moment, it's like we can't control that emotion.
It's
hard. It's hard, yeah. I think we've both been in that moment where we're like...
And you know me.
I know when you get mad, you get mad.
I get mad, but then also sometimes I cry. I cry out of anger.
You cry out of anger. That's true. I just get mad. I turn red and I go for it.
It's something I think it also like... It's easier said than done, you know?
It's true. But after I seen that video, I've been putting it into practice. And not that I get mad a lot. It's, anger is let's just say like, you know, like the main colors you have like red, orange, and then if you mix two colors, it can be another.
Yeah.
Emotions kind of work like that. So I know it's not anger that I feel majority of the day. It's like annoyed. I get annoyed easily, but that's a branch of anger. So managing it, I've been doing that. I've been realizing the second that I get annoyed, I try to go, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me observe this feeling. Let me try to figure out where it's actually coming from. And then after those 90 seconds, if I just breathe in, breathe out, it goes away and I calm down. Like it doesn't get led on and the day turns to shit. No, that doesn't happen anymore.
You know, it's so funny that it's so funny that you say that right now because
Why?
I get like that.
Really?
If I get angry, let's say I get angry at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say I'm angry with someone, and at 9 a.m. I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can wait all day, and I will be angry all day.
Really?
It's so hard for me. My pride, I don't know. It's just
It's part of you being human. It happens, you know.
That's so funny you say that because I was also thinking about that the other day about myself, and I'm like, I hold on to anger a lot.
And I used to be worse, and you know me. I get mad, or specifically the emotion I feel a lot is annoyed. I used to, at work, I would get annoyed so easily by anybody. People would just come up to me and have a conversation, and I would be already annoyed. And I would think, okay, first I would think it was that person, and then I'd be like, no, this is a feeling that I get with every single person. This is a me problem. I gotta fix it. I keep getting annoyed simply just because somebody wants to come up and talk to me while I'm working. There's something wrong with me. Because that's when I got into like, I started, a long time ago trying to get into it. Why I get mad so easily? Why I get annoyed? And yeah, that was honestly my solution, and it works. That's first awesome. 90 seconds, like. Because me and Juan aren't perfect, we get into like some arguments, but thank God we fixed it the same day. It's never gone from like one argument one day and led to another day. But when we get into arguments, I wait those 90 seconds, I breathe in, breathe out, try to figure out what's causing that feeling. And I don't poke at it. I either step back, I don't attack at that moment, and then it goes away.
That's odd. I mean, it's so crazy because like I'm literally like that, and I can let it go on for a day.
I used to be like that,
and I can let it go on for a day, and I have no issue, and I will be mad.
Dang.
But my mom, she's like, my mom knows how I am, and you know as well. Like I'm a very emotional person.
Yes, so you are very emotional.
Yeah, and when I don't feel heard or people aren't understanding what I'm saying, I get frustrated. So my mom used to tell me this, and she still tells me this till this day, and it's a Spanish saying, but it's basically saying that when you're angry and you're yelling or just mad, the only person you're hurting is yourself. Because the other person, I mean, they're gonna feel how you're at. They're gonna feel your presence and be like, okay, she's mad, but you're not really hurting them by being mad.
Exactly.
You're just hurting yourself. So my mom tells me that all the time to like, take a breather.
Yeah, take a breather.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And it's good that you've recognized that and you're like, okay.
It took a while. It did not happen overnight. It literally, I had to really step back and be mindful of how I am in other people's eyes. And I'm honestly very grateful that I have friends that like you understand that I'm really cold and I get like annoyed easily. And all my friends, I don't know how it's a miracle. Everybody understands it, and nobody, makes me feel bad about it. They're just like, okay.
Yeah, and it's good that you have people in your circle that truly get you and that don't judge you for it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you remind me a lot of my sister. My sister is very like cold, but not in like a mean or rude way. It's just she's just very like
yeah, she minds her business
and she's not herself, exactly. So that's how my sister is as well. And growing up, that was a thing where she's like very, even to this day, I call her, she don't answer.
I'm like that too. But no, let me rephrase that. I was like that. I had to learn that, I like the main thing also putting myself in other people's shoes. Like, for example, my mom, even though she's the number one person in my life, like I love her more than anybody, I still sometimes don't text her or call her. And I had to realize, like, if my daughter did that to me, that would hurt. Like, I have to put myself in her shoes.
Do you think that you realized that more when you became a mom?
100%.
like everything that you would do to your mom, you're like, well, if my daughter did that to me.
Exactly. Yeah. As soon as I became a mom, I was like, I understand. I get it now.
Yeah.
Like
You
I actually
understand like
get
how
it.
your mom feels and how she would feel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's helped a lot being a mom.
That's good. I mean, moms are great. I love moms.
Moms are great.
But that's so good that you like really, because your mom is a sweetheart.
She's very cute.
She's so
very
cute.
nice.
She's just so cute. And I love
She has really good advice.
Oh, your mom is amazing at advice. I know.
Yeah.
And like just like overall, like the way she just carries herself and like her, even like I admire her so much in the health wise as well.
Yeah.
It's been like her recipes and all of that. Like just
she wants to start her TikToks again to do like recipes and like cleansings and stuff like that. It's really helpful.
She could definitely like get a following on that because
she already does. She has a following on TikTok, but she just like stopped because she should
get more active.
She should, and she said she's going to, but we'll see.
That's good. She just needs to do it.
Yeah,
not think about it. But yeah, no, she's awesome.
Yeah. All right, we took a little break to get more wine.
Yes,
but continue.
Time to continue.
Yes.
So I wanted to talk to you about because I do want to hear your opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
So did you hear? So you know the Stardust Racers at the Epic Universe, the new amusement park. So it just reopened because a 32-year-old man died while riding it. Now here's the thing: he had a spinal condition, and he used a wheelchair. The ride itself was wheelchair like friendly, like you can get on it, you know, if you're in a wheelchair.
I've never heard of a ride.
I've never heard of that too.
How do they make that work?
I don't know. I guess they're trying to this whole new inclusion thing, like,
and it did not work out.
Don't leave anybody out. But a man died because of it.
Oh, dang! That
and
sucks.
He had a spinal condition.
I feel for his family. Dang.
Epic Universe could not have known that he had a spinal condition.
Right.
But it's like I do think it's too soon. Like the family hasn't gotten answers, and they're furious.
I wouldn't have not opened that ride back up. Are you kidding me? Something like that. There was a ride in Orlando that some kid died in it, and they haven't opened it yet because of that situation. I think they just now recently opened it, but that happened like a year ago. No.
Oh, the football player. I think he was like
it was like a 14-year-old kid or 15.
I think he was on vacation with like his group, his family, or something like that, and he like the drop tower. He like was unhooked. He wasn't hooked.
I saw the video. It was so. Oh my goodness! Like, I hate when things like that happen because then the family feels like it's their fault, or the people around there always feel like it's their fault for allowing that moment to happen. And it sucks.
Mind you, that ride didn't open back up. They knocked it down. They tore it down. Actually, I personally wouldn't get on it. I'm not even a big fan of roller coasters, to be honest, but
I am. That's the thing. Yeah? Should I even go? But have you heard of Bad Bunny playing in the Super Bowl?
Yes. First of all, they said immigration is going to be at the Super Bowl.
Really? They said?
Yeah.
Because what I heard was that Bad Bunny was scared that they were going to bring ICE into the Super Bowl. So he wasn't sure if he wanted to perform.
Yeah. So is he performing or is he not?
No idea. It said that he was going to perform and it was like official. And then once it became official, a lot of people were upset because he wasn't American. Oh. But he's Puerto Rican.
Makes no freaking sense.
As in, he's American.
And it's fucking probably the hillbillies who like...
It was like the...
Oh, he's not American. Well, guess what? Puerto Rico's part of America, isn't it?
Exactly. Ugh. There was such a controversy there. I was like, oh my gosh.
Listen. Mind you, Super Bowl is football. Why not have Bad Bunny perform at the fucking World Cup? Why the Super Bowl? But I did hear, I cannot tell you right now who it was, but there was somebody did a public interview, and he was like, immigration is going to be at the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it was something like that, but
I don't think so.
I'll look into it.
They're just being more. I think they're just being really dramatic about it.
The whole he's not American.
That's so dumb. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like,
what?
He's from Puerto Rico.
Well, I didn't did I fail my geography class? Did I sleep through it? Because last time I checked, no. You're telling me that you can be at the club and shake ass and shit to Bad Bunny, but you don't want him at the Super Bowl.
That's crazy. I don't know.
I think
Everyone's
it's BS.
just so like negative recently.
Yeah.
And that's why we started this podcast, to be more positive. Look at that.
And be more fun.
Exactly.
Just, like, have some time to hang with each other because we,
yeah, that's true.
we don't get to often.
I think that's honestly, at least for my main reason to start this podcast, is also a reason for us to meet up and actually like talk. And
I think for me, the reason is obviously to like, we've been friends for so long, but it's like we get caught up in our lives and
and it's okay, it's normal, but this helps,
this helps. This is something. So yeah, it really is like truly about friendship. Whatever comes after, so be it. But yeah, no, and the fact that we get to hang out and just talk shit, fuck it.
Love that for us.
We do this like when we're not being filmed.
Exactly.
So
might
it's
as
like,
well,
shit, just put a camera there and boom.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my week has been, I would say it was a very calm week, because calm and hectic, just because I was sick and everything. But I think starting a new week is very like, it's you need to find ways to start it on a positive way.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what I say, like, your Monday should start on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
your Monday,
I know what you mean.
You shouldn't be starting to like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym, like, or I'm going to do this on Monday because Monday is the start of the week. No, start Sunday. How about
Sunday.
that? Start Sunday, because Sunday is the day, like,
kind of like a prep week.
Yeah. It's like a
prep day.
Prep day. It's a prep day. Sunday isn't your day to go day drinking or, and be hungover on Monday morning. Like, it's just stuff like you need, plan out your Monday, plan out your week on Sunday.
That's what I do, actually.
Yeah. And it's important, because you get so caught up in like the week. Like, it's important to plan. Not everything's going to go as scheduled. Not everything's going to go the way you want it to. Stuff is going to come up. But just plan and just start your Sunday off right, so your Monday goes even better.
Right. Yeah. Like, even though the podcast is named like Monday and we're talking about things that we should start in the week, I think like once you really want to get into something, try to put it on a certain day. It's never going to work. The second you want to do something, just do it that same day. Or like you said, maybe like on a Sunday. And then just go from there. Do your best.
Weekends are fun, and like go to the beach, hang with your family, just hang around, lounge around, do all that. But, you got to lock in on Monday, or actually lock in on Sunday. Sunday, lock in on Sunday. Lock in on Sunday so your Monday could go better. That did not rhyme.
You tried. It's okay.
I tried, guys. I tried.
Actually, I've been trying to do this for the longest time, but I never figured out when to start. I gotta take my own advice. I just gotta do it.
I do too. I need to take my own advice as well, but I think it's hard because we're so good at giving advice.
Exactly. It's hard to just take it in,
We need to take our own advice.
Exactly. But I've been trying to do like a meal prep.
Ooh.
So I just want to, I had to ask ChatGPT. I gave ChatGPT like a list of things to buy and to make me meals that I can reuse those products and just do throughout the week. So it's like, what did I put? It was chicken, beef, eggs, and like fruits and some other stuff like that. And to make me lunch, dinner, breakfast with just that. Yeah. And it did. So
That's
I can limit it and then freeze majority. Like, I can cook on a Sunday. I can cook for the whole week.
That's good.
Save it or freeze it and then use that. That's what I've been trying to do for so long. But I don't know. It's just I haven't been able to do it. But I want to. That's my routine. My ideal routine to do every Sunday.
I mean, I think we all have ideal routines.
It's hard to follow.
It's hard, because life is life, and life isn't always going to be perfect, and sometimes things are going to pop up that it doesn't work out. But I think it's important to like at least have a sense of like trying to have a sense of routine is important.
Yeah.
And also like just starting your week off with the mentality that like, because like I said, life is hard, and coming from a person who is very like, I tend to be very like, I tend to overthink. I think about everything and I get overwhelmed, and I'm like, well, I have to pay this on this day, and I have to pay this on this day, and oh well, this is going to interfere with this, and it's just a whole mumbo jumbo of like you know, I think also that is you need to like talk to yourself and be like, okay, it's gonna work out, because you're stressing yourself out. And I think also, like, it's so funny because my mom told me this, and your mom, it's like, you can't stress yourself out so much because you can end up sick, depressed, and then what's going to happen to your daughter, you know?
That's what my mom tells me all the time.
My mom tells me, I mean, I'm not a mom, but my mom's like, that's how I think about you girls. Like, cute. So sweet. But yeah, I think it's definitely having a sense of like routine is important. And just incorporating little things, you know, into your routine. That way you're not like, and it's also very, like, for me, mine tends, I wake up and sometimes I don't even shower, or like I'll hop on what I need to do.
Yeah, I think it's very different for everybody because, for example, I had to learn to be a very organized person because I really wasn't for the longest time.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
Really messy. Everything would be all over the place, physically, mentally. Like, I had many things to do. I am the type of person that I have to hit rock bottom. Something really bad has to happen for me to change, because I don't learn lessons just like that. You know, I wish I could. I wish I could just listen to my mom and be like, my mom says, oh, don't do this because it's going to happen, and then me not do it. I wish I was like that, but I'm not. I have to have my own experiences, hit rock bottom, and then I learn from them. So now I'm a very organized person because, you know, I hit my rock bottom with organizing and everything.
I mean, we'll definitely get more into like our stories and like how we came to be and everything, but I think I'm the same way. I've gone through so much that I should have probably learned my lesson like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
You think so?
Yeah, but and I think now I'm more cautious and more organized and more on top of things and making sure everything is like good, because of the fact that when I moved out young too as well. So it's like I had nobody to teach me anything. I had to figure
everything out on your own. And I remember you told me that.
Although my mom told me, "Hey, don't leave the house. Like, stay here." I didn't want to. And
the same thing happened to me. My mom was like, "Stay." Like, she's like, "Stay." And I left. I was like,
I mean, I had my own reasons as well, and like I said, we'll talk about our stories and stuff like that. But it's like I left so early on that it was so hard. Like, I probably learned it like a year or two ago.
Yeah,
but
same.
It's one of those things where it's like I had to like hit rock bottom, like where I had nothing, where I'm like. My mind is everywhere.
You had no choice but to do that thing.
But I needed to make change because I was going about life just okay, this and that, whatever.
Exactly.
Not having any organization, is that the word?
Yes.
In my life, that my mind became a mess. I became an emotional mess.
I remember when I first met you, you were not just physically messy, but like you would have so many thoughts going on.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, really don't remember when, but I started seeing you writing everything down.
Yeah.
I think it's once you started getting into going to church and all that stuff. I think that's when something happened around there.
Around that time, it was a very hard time for me, and I remember that
you were going through a lot.
I was going through so much that I'm like, okay. And especially in going to church, I met these two awesome women who brought me to their church and everything.
Right.
Remember I told you? They brought me to their church and they were amazing. I was going through such a tough time, dude, that I was at my breaking point, and they brought me out of that, and they were like, have faith.
Yeah.
You're going to be okay.
I think that's a really cool experience to have.
It was, and like, it sucked what I went through, but it was an awesome experience. Like, I think those two women, like, they were there for me, and they were like, listen, just have faith, let's go to church, have faith, you know. Took me to Bible study groups. Like, it was just so, like, it was such a great moment, honestly. I think that's the problem with me, that I let myself go. I know that I need to go, I want to go to church, I need to, I want to, it's good for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get lost in that, and I'm like, okay, well,
but that's normal. You're human, you know.
Yeah, but
as long as you find your way back every time. Yeah,
but I want to get to a point where it's like I don't need to keep finding myself back. I'm there, you know. So I think it's though, and especially moving out at such a young age, I think that's why my life has gone the way it's gone, because I keep making the same mistakes and I'm not learning. And so when I hit rock bottom,
because life is gonna give you the same lessons again and again and again until you learn it.
And then finally I hit rock bottom, and I'm like, okay, I need to change something. I mean, I can't go. And my mom used to tell me that all the time too. Yeah, but I think that's why, like, I love writing down things. I love being organized now. And
I used to be Mormon. I used to go to the LDS. Oh my god, I got stories for days. Like I said, we had like very different, like completely different experiences, because it wasn't even forced on by my parents. It's like once I started going, I think I was like 9-10 years old, and I wanted to go at that point because I wanted to go. I had friends there. I had people that I looked up to, and I genuinely enjoyed it until I turned 15 or 16. In that religion, I would get judged a lot. And again, this maybe could have happened in any other religion. I think it was just because it was a small circle. But I would go to church. You had to dress really nice. You either have to wear like a long dress or like a button-up shirt or skirt. The guys had to wear like tuxes and stuff like that. You couldn't just go with jeans. I mean, you could, but unconsciously you'll feel judged without them saying anything, but you feel like you don't fit in because everybody's dressed a certain way. So I would go with my dress, with my skirt, with my heels, and I was 14, 15. My mom would always taught me, you dress how you feel comfortable. You don't have to dress the way people want you to dress. So the way I would go to church, I would wear a dress, but it would go up to like a little bit above my knee.
Okay.
Right. In my head, it's acceptable. My heels, I understand they were very tall heels, but they were still really cute. You know, like I dressed my age. I always acted my age. At 15 years old, I also did my makeup. It was like very pretty. I would do my hair and I would feel pretty leaving the house. I would get to church and I wouldn't only get looks, but the girls from the girls my age from that little group would always tell me, maybe you should just wear a little bit longer skirt. And, you know, that would make me feel uncomfortable. Like, maybe wear like flats so you feel more comfortable. Maybe you shouldn't do your hair like this. Maybe take off a little bit of your makeup so you look. And I'll be like, damn. And it would be like every other time I would go. I remember I had like this friend that he would use like big words on purpose to make me feel
like lower than
very,
what you are.
very small. And I would ask him all the time, what does that mean? I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand. Like, and then he would calm me down. And he went to the church and he was one of my closest friends. And I'd be like, I really don't know if I need to be in this church or not. And I told my mom, I told her, I was like, I don't know if I can, I get it. I really do like the teachings there. I'd rather be in a religion than not be in any. So I am grateful for all the experiences I had at that church.
Yeah.
But I told my mom, I don't want to go anymore. This is just not for me.
I think it's also hard. I think a lot of like, I believe in having a relationship with God. I believe that, you know.
And I'm glad I still do after the experiences I had. Yeah. And again, it's not a bad church. I just had a really bad experience with it.
But like also like God is with us. Like he's just with us, like with all of us. And it I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
You can't like worry about like, oh, well, this person, because I grew up Jehovah's Witness. And I grew up Jehovah's Witness. Very like, you know how they are like. You have to dress with dresses like up to like.
They're a little bit more intense.
Yeah, they're super intense, and so it's one of those things where I never felt comfortable there. And then on top of that, I would do like Bible studies and all that, but it just wasn't for me. I think, but I loved the fact that and with time I also like grew my relationship with God, and also remember the two girls that I told you about. They helped me so much in growing my faith and like being able to have that relationship with God. I mean, like at the end of the day, I'm grateful to where I'm at and grateful that this hasn't happened just because of me. No, it's happened because of God. I'm still here because of God. And at the end of the day, like people are going to judge. I think that's in their nature. You may be the most Catholic person ever or the most Christian person ever. You are going to judge. Because it's usually how it goes. We had this church in our town. What was the name of it? I don't know the name of it, but it was like on Palisades Avenue. Remember? You probably don't know because you're not from there. But it was a Catholic church, everybody knew each other from there, but everybody gossiped about each other.
Even though you have people close to you like a village, it's gonna happen where everybody is just judging each other, and just more negativity is gonna show. I feel like, at least that's what I learned with my experience, because the only time I had that, like a group, community, that's the word.
A community.
Once I had that community of people, even though there were so many good parts and I felt happy at times, when I go back and I remember everything that would happen, I was just more negative. And again, I'm saying this so many times because I can't stress enough that it was just my experience. You could be LDS right now and none of that could have happened to you because you were not with the people that was. It could have been just the people. It could have been just
it probably could have
at
been
that
just
time.
the people, or just like just the environment. Like those weren't good people then.
Yeah.
And it's not every religion. Just like you know, the people that I was Jehovah's Witness with, or you know, maybe they, and it's not that they were bad people. They just had their opinions about me. And
they're not. It's not that they were bad people. It's just
they had their opinions, and everybody has their own experience. I think, especially when it comes to like church and everything. At the end of the day, like
I try to get the good out of that experience.
Yeah,
you know?
And I think that's how it should be. You should always find the good in something and everything.
The best thing that religion did was all the people that I met.
Yeah.
Because I grew some really good friendships there. The ones I got really, really close to, they're not in that religion anymore.
No, now they're in downtown Orlando.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're just kidding.
Sorry, guys.
No, they lived their own lives. They all got married and had kids, you know.
Yeah, but it's like they found their way, and that's good that you still have.
And then there's some that are still there that did not experience what I did, and I'm so happy that they're still there and that they did not experience what I experienced.
Whatever works for someone.
Whatever works for you works for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's not going to work for this person or that person, but
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, no, definitely. I think about a lot of like I said, I'm an overthinker, so I'm like always thinking about my past, and I'm like,
really?
Well, this is how I am because of this, and it's like I'm always looking at the past. But it's like I need to begin to like live in the present and like just, you know, keep doing what I'm doing and just never look back. I mean, it's important that it's what shapes me, but I can't always have it on here.
And just remember, everything happened for a reason, and that's why you're the person you are now today.
Yeah.
Yep. So now it's for the recommendation of the week.
Yes.
Mini segment.
So, my recommendation of the week for you guys is to drink your vitamins. It's important to drink vitamins. Drink vitamins. Drink your water. And like I said, take some time to yourself. Everybody's always on the go. Everybody's working and everything. But it's important to take time for yourself. You know, one thing I learned about myself is that and I think you can relate as well, though, too. You put a lot of people before you and your feelings.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And that's how I am, too. I try to accommodate everybody, friendship-wise, relationship-wise. I'm always the one that has to be the one to, like, pursue that and, like, put my needs aside for their needs, you know? And don't do that. Because at the end of the day, none of these people will ever understand
that's true
what you're going through. And you just need time for yourself and put yourself first. You need to put yourself first. You cannot put yourself second. No. Fuck that. Put yourself first.
Very nice recommendation. My recommendation is not that deep.
Oh, mine was pretty deep. I think I'm feeling pretty deep.
It's okay. It's a deep episode.
Yeah.
You know?
This was a pretty deep episode.
Yeah. I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
We got it out of our shells.
Yeah. But honestly, I think that's also good so that like you guys can like
know us a little bit more.
And we'll get more deep into our stories because I have a lot of stories and I'm sure you do
have
as well.
So much. Like this is like an episode and just our religion experience is already like, dang, everybody deep. Went through so much.
But I think in terms of like our lives, I think a lot of people can learn from it. A lot of younger people can learn from it as well. I mean, we're only 25, but for 25, we've gone through a lot.
Yeah,
and we're not saying that nobody else is going through a lot, but we want to share our story as well. And this is also a way to basically therapy. Like, I mean, like at the end of the day, we're sitting here talking like and getting everything out, which is something that
it's very important to do. Get everything out.
It is important. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
My recommendation, you know what it is?
What is it?
I've been this whole week, every time I'm in the car, I listen. Get out of here. I listen to 2005 music in Spotify or in Pandora, actually. I look up top 100 in 2005. And that's what I listen to. So I recommend listening to that because it just brings back, for me at least, like nostalgia. Because that's the music my sister used to listen to when I was around like 12, 13. So that's my whole childhood, 2005 music.
I love that. I really do. Mine was pretty deep then. Why? Mine was so deep. Well, then my other recommendation, guys. My other recommendation is when you wake up in the morning, dance in the mirror.
What?
To her 2005 playlist.
Hey, my dog.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
That's our joint recommendation. Dance in the mirror to her 2005 playlist.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it so much. And if you liked our chat, if you liked our conversation, if you liked her sparkly pants,
Yes, for the people that are actually looking at it, because most of them listen
to our channel and follow us on all social media.
Yes.
At Monday Pod Official.
Yes.
And
we hope you liked it, and we'll see you next Monday.
bye guys.